is my King. That is my King. He is a King of kings and Lord of lords. He is the King of this world. And he is here on the streets of London because the king that I'm talking to you about is a king that died but rose again on the third day. And he's here. He's alive. He's not like the other kings that die and they stay dead. He didn't stay dead. He came back. He came back. And why did he come back? He came back to show who he is. He is the King of Kings. He is the Son of God. He is the God that came to the earth to pay for your sins and my sins. You can't pay for your sin, because if you paid for your sins, you should be dead. Your soul should be dead. But he came to pay that which you couldn't pay. And he opens a door. He has opened the door. He's opened the door for you. He has opened the door for you to know him, for you to know him, for you to be with him eternally, for you to have your soul saved. Saved from what? Saved from hell, saved from torment, saved from a place that is a horrible place, and he doesn't want you to go there. The choice is yours today. He's giving you the choice. Who will you choose? Where will you spend eternity? He is here today. He is here because he is alive. He's alive and he's around all these beautiful places, beautiful buildings. He's here to knock on the door of your heart. He's knocking on the door of your heart. Are you hearing his voice? Are you hearing his voice? It's important to hear his voice, because he said, whoever hears my voice, I will open the door and I will come in and we will share a meal. And this meal is an everlasting meal. It's not like a meal you're going to have at a restaurant now. It's a meal in eternity. And it's a meal that you can share in all the wonderful, glorious joy and love of heaven. And today he's offering that meal to you. He's offering a free meal. He's offering you a free meal. He's offering you a free meal. And the Lord is here. The King of Kings is here. And the Lord of Lords is here to speak to you, so that you would open the door of your heart. Do you know of anyone who has died and come back from the dead? This is the King. He is the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. He is Jesus Christ. He is here today because he is alive. He was dead, but now he is alive. And he's alive in all of those who have opened their hearts to him. He comes and lives with us. He comes and lives with us. But he cannot come to live with us if we don't know about him. And we are here on the streets of in Leicester Squares and in the streets of London to let people know that he is here. He is a real person, and you can know him. And you can know him. He came to the earth to be known by people, by us, by all of us. And he's here today, and he wants to have a meeting with you. He wants to meet with you today. So if you open your heart today, he is here and he can speak to you. He says, I stand at the door and knock. If anybody hears my voice, if anybody hears my voice, can you hear the voice of Jesus? Can you hear him knocking at the door of your heart? And if you open the door, he will come in and he will have a meal with you. He's inviting you to a meal, a spiritual meal with him. It is the most wonderful meal that you could ever have. He's inviting you to know him. And you know, after this life, if we don't know him, we are not going to be going where he is. He said, I'm going to go and prepare a place for you, only for those who will accept him, who will listen to him, who who will listen to him. He's here. He's here. He's talking. He's talking to all of us. Are you going to be the one? Are you going to be the one that is going to listen? Are you going to be the one who's going to open their heart to him? We are here to talk about him because he is here. He's a real person. He was dead, but he's alive. Somebody who is alive speaks. And he speaks. He speaks to all of us. He is speaking right now to all of us. Are you going to open your heart, London? London, you need a king that is above King Charles. You need a king that is above King Charles, and that is the King of Kings and Lord of Lords.